Hey guys, it is December 12th and I get to plant bulbs in the middle of December. I cannot even believe our weather these past couple of weeks. It's been like in the high 40s, low 50s. Today it's 45 degrees out. It's supposed to rain tonight, but it hasn't been freezing enough to like freeze our ground, so I can still plant bulbs. I'm so excited. So I wanted to show you guys where I'm going to plant them and also what varieties. So right here on my cart, got it a little unorganized here, but I brought home all of these things. I've got the Orange Emperor, and I don't know how many are in this box, but a lot. A lot of those. I've got some Cafe Noir, I think that's how you say it. There was 2 of these left. I've got Mount Tacomas, which are a double white, and probably one of my faves. And then this is a new one to me, and this is one that was featured on the YouTube channel Lavender and Leeks, which is a gal over in England, and she kind of like I don't know, it's all about allotment life and what she grows on her allotment, and it's really a neat channel. And she grew, that's called La Belle Epoque. I don't know how to say that word. Anyway, can you see how it's spelled there? Google it. I wish I had a picture to show you, but Google that tulip. It's like the most gorgeous thing ever. So excited. I got, let's see, 2 of these from EdenBrothers.com. And then I got Clouds of Cotton Tulips, really pretty, white and purple, and Golden Appledorn, that's how you say it. Those are really pretty, striking tulip, and the little margin is got almost kind of a red on the edge. And then I've got the Bourbon Street, which I hope kind of turns out to be a little bit more on the apricot side of pink, because I'm not a huge like light pink fan. And Ronaldo, which, can you get close to that, Erin? That is such a pretty one. Look at the coloring on that thing. I think it's the same thing, yeah. I think this is gonna be really awesome because I'm gonna plant all of these bulbs in my raised bed planter that I built this past spring. And if you haven't seen that video, you can watch it right here. It's a double-decker kind of raised bed planter on my back patio, and I usually grow like spring crops and then a few things during the summer in there, but I thought if I stuffed it full of these tulips, it would be gorgeous this next spring. And right now you can still plant bulbs. If your ground is not frozen, you can still plant them, and they're actually a really great deal. If you can find them in December at a store, they're usually marked down hugely. Here comes the mailman.
Good, thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
TCO. It's for Erin. Is it a present for me?
Could be.
Anyway, a lot of the people that come into the garden store buy like a little bag of 10 tulips, and while that is very sweet, I like to plant them in mass. I don't like to plant them in lines or rows. I like to plant them like in huge, big swatches of color. So it doesn't look like soldiers, you know, lined up. And you know, I still see people planting tulips like around bases of trees and stuff in their yard, like in the little tree well. I don't get that. Oh well, do what you're gonna do in the garden. I'm not gonna judge. If you garden, you're awesome.
You'll judge a little bit.
I'll judge just a little bit. Okay, I'm talking way too much. Let's go get started. Okay, you guys remember this? It was full of lettuce and stuff this spring, and I planted it full of coleus and geraniums for the summer, and the soil has settled a little bit, so I'm going to add a little bit of soil to the top level. Then I'm just going to plant this thing full. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is, I don't think I'm going to really go for any sort of order. I think I'm just going to just kind of blah all the bulbs in here. I think it'll be prettier if it looks like just like a huge bouquet. You usually want to go down about 6 inches, so I'm just going to plant a little section at a time. So when you plant your bulbs, plant pointy side up. Roots down, point up. That is your quick tip for the day. These tulips like back to back. They are touching side to side in here. The whole thing is jam-packed full. I really wish I would have taken a count. to how many I actually put in here. In this case, I'm only treating these as annuals. I'm going to be removing them from this planter after they're done blooming in the spring, and I'm giving them away. So it doesn't hurt them to be planted so close together. And I do recommend when you plant these in pots to plant them like that. Just jam them in there because you'll have a huge bouquet of blooms and it looks so pretty. It's awesome. We will update you guys in like 3 to 4 months when these things are up and growing and blooming, hopefully. I am going to jam some burlap sacks underneath this because it's up off the ground like this far. So I want to stop any freezing temperatures below just to kind of insulate the whole box a little bit more. And then when it gets warmer in spring, I'll take them out. But I think that's it. I'm gonna water them in and then I'm just gonna leave them alone. So easy project, cheap this time of year if you can find bulbs somewhere. So thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate you hanging out with us today. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye. So we got everything ready to go for this video, and Aaron went inside to go get his camera gear and it wasn't there because I took it and left it down at work. So we are heading to go get it right now. And there she blows. Andrew seed.